Hi, everybody. Happy Memorial Day. Um, I know it's been I'm sure a busy day, busy weekend for everybody. It's been certainly a busy weekend for me. But I am very thankful if you are watching. And if you can't watch right now, I totally understand. If you're with family, I want you to enjoy your family time. But I really have been so excited about this 5 day challenge. And I just really wanted to get things going on this. So I want to first give you guys kind of a welcome and um, little a quick housekeeping on how things are going to work here. So, if you've been seeing my posts, you know that this is a 5 day mind and body reset challenge. So, the reason I decided to do this is because having your mindset where it needs to be is a huge part of reaching your goals and really just being in the best version of yourself that you want to be. If your mindset isn't right, then you're not going to get there. And I know this from personal experience. So I thought that it was really important for me to talk about this and to get everybody on the same page with getting their mindset right, so that you can start going down that path of living a healthier lifestyle. So, how this is going to work is I will be going live every day right here in Love Your Life in this Facebook group. I'll be going live at 6:30 p.m. each day. Now, I want you to know this is for you. I want to help you. That's why I got involved in this in the first place. I love helping people. If you know me on a personal basis, you know this to be true. I really tend to put everybody else's needs above my own, which is something I'm working on because it is very important to make sure you take care of yourself too. But I really enjoy and really just find peace when I'm helping other people and when I see other people living up to their full potential. So I really encourage all of you to participate, to watch the videos. Again, I'm super excited about this. I've really taken a lot of time out to come up with some great information for you guys, some stuff that I really hope will help you. So I want to jump right in. As I started saying before, your mindset is literally everything. It's everything. If you have goals that you want to achieve, if you have, a certain body type that you envision for yourself, any of that stuff, it all starts with your mindset. You're not going to get anywhere if your mindset isn't right. My mindset was uh, not right for a very long time. I had a very negative outlook on myself. I had a negative outlook on my life. And that's why I was stuck. I was stuck. I didn't have the motivation. I didn't have the drive. I wasn't doing the things that I had envisioned for myself. I wasn't happy. And it really just all boils down to how you think about yourself, what you believe that you can or can't do, how you talk to yourself in your mind. A lot of us, we say little things to ourselves that we might not notice throughout the day, but those things have a big impact on what we do in our daily life. If you are constantly telling yourself, "Oh, I'd love to be as thin as she is, but I'm never going to get there," that's hurting yourself. That's a negative mindset, and you don't need that. You're not going to get to where you want to be with that mindset. Um, if you are constantly worrying about what others think of you and how others perceive you, this all plays a role in holding us back from where we truly want to be. If we let other people control our thoughts and we, keep these negative thoughts that just hold us back, you're never going to get there. You never will. I know that it's not easy. It's truly not. Depending on where you currently are and where you want to be, I know it's not easy. I've been through a lot. I've been through a very unhealthy relationship. And that really put me in a hard place, and it tore down my confidence, it tore down my morale, and it's hard to bounce back. It really, really is. And an unhealthy relationship isn't the only thing that gives you that negative mindset. Um, if you just lost your job, that's another really hard thing that we have to deal with. A lot of us take that as, we're worthless. We become unmotivated. Um, if you've just have had a very emotional or a stressful life just from how you were brought up, a lot of that negative energy, it carries with us. And we need to get to the point where we're able to let that go so that we're able to move forward for ourselves. I held on to a lot of negative energy. Like I said, I was in a really bad relationship. It kind of sprouted into negative relationships with my parents and with other family members. And that negativity, it just spread. It spread everywhere. And honestly, it really ruined a lot of things for me. It really did. I was sad. I was depressed. I didn't think I'd get anywhere. And once I saw that and recognized that and realized this is not how I want to live my life, I want to be happy. I want to go out and do things and explore the world, this beautiful, beautiful earth that God has provided for us. Everything changed. Everything changed. But if you are stuck in that negative mindset, if you want to have a better life, but just don't have the motivation or the drive or the persistence to do it, all those goals that we set for ourselves, those dreams that we have, we're not going to get there. We're holding ourselves back. We really, really are. And a lot of the time we say, oh, don't let that person hold you back. You have these negative friends or these negative relationships. And yes, they have a big impact on it. But really what it boils down to is we're holding ourselves back because we don't believe in ourselves. It really has nothing to do with anybody else. It doesn't. Yes, it helps a lot to have support and motivation from the people that you love. But even if you don't, you can still achieve the things you want to achieve. You don't have to have, your mom or your significant other supporting you. If you believe it, then you can achieve it. And I know that sounds really corny, but it's true. It totally is true. All these things, it just comes back to your mindset and how you think about yourself and how you think about your life. I would constantly find myself saying things like, I wish I was as skinny as her, or I wish I made that much money, or I wish I was as happy. But you know what? I can be as skinny as she is. I can make as much money as she is. I can be as happy as she is. And that's what I had to train myself, was to think the opposite of what I had been. You have to change. You have to do a total 180 on how you think about yourself and how you think about your life. Okay. And I know it's hard. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help. I want to give you guys the first little steps that you can start to take so that you can achieve the life that you want and you can live the best life that you want, because it's totally possible. It's absolutely possible. You just have to want it, and you have to believe that you can have it. And I know that sounds simple, but it's not for some people. It wasn't for me. It took me years and years to realize that if I just changed how I thought about things, that I'd be able to get there. So that's really what this whole 5 days is about. Now, the thing I really want to talk about today is your why. Why do you want this change? Why are you listening to this video? Why? We all have that why. My why was that I wanted a better future for me and my daughter. I saw myself falling into this pit that I didn't think I was ever going to get out of. So my motivation is my future and my daughter's future. I want her to live a life that I didn't. I want her to see things that I didn't see. And I want to be able to be there and provide that for her. I want to do all those things for her. And I know that if she doesn't have a happy, healthy mom as a role model, she's not going to get there either. You know what, you need to be a role model for your kids, and especially on where the society is today, um, with as big as fast food eating is and all that, we really, really need to be a role model for our kids so that when they grow up and, our grandkids are looking up to them, they see something that they believe in. They see something that inspires them to become the person they want to be. They see something that they know is achievable, that if they set their mind to it, that they can achieve. So I want to know, what is your why? What pivotal moment did you have that made you realize that you needed a change? What's your motivation? I want you guys all to figure this out. I want you to take time, write it down, think about it, type yourself a little note on your phone, whatever it is you need to do. But I want you to figure out what your why is, because without your why, without your motivation, you're not going to get anywhere. You need to have that in the back of your mind every single day, pushing you to get to where you want to be. If you establish that now in the beginning, it's going to be so much easier to keep moving forward. And it's really important to be honest with yourself. Okay. It took a lot of courage for me to be honest with myself and really look at things as, wow, I've let a man who didn't treat me the way I should have been treated change my mind and my mindset about how I thought about myself. And that wasn't right. That's not right. If somebody truly loves you, they won't make you think badly about yourself. They'll bring you up. And it took a long time for me to realize that. And it took someone special to come into my life for me to realize that, because I didn't think that that was possible. I really didn't. And if you can be honest with yourself about what's holding you back, whether it is a bad relationship, whether it's a significant other, even a bad friendship, or if it's yourself, be honest with yourself. Break it down, because nobody else is going to be as honest with yourself as you are going to be. Okay? I really try to be honest with my friends. I'm brutally honest. I don't have a filter. If I see something wrong with something, I'm going to tell you how it is and what I think about the situation. And I really, for a long time, I didn't do that in my own situation. I was able to tell my friends very easily, hey, what are you doing with that guy? Or why are you doing this to yourself? It's making you miserable. But then when I looked at my own life, I wasn't able to recognize those things. And that held me back for a long time. Once I was able to be honest with myself about everything, it made everything so much easier. It made everything so much better. I was able to determine my why right away. If you are looking for this change, if you're looking for a life change, you have to determine your why now. You have to find your motivation now. That's where you start. It's where you start. So I want every day throughout the 5 days, I'm going to be giving you guys a little, I guess you could say, assignment. But I'd like everybody to comment on my video below. Now, I want you to take time, like I said, to think about what your why is and what you want. What are your goals, okay? Why do you want to be better? And what are the biggest obstacles that are keeping you from getting to that point? Be brutally honest with yourself. I can't stress this enough, okay? What's holding you back? Figure out what that is. That way you can overcome it, okay? Now you can either share this with the group or you can just write it for yourself. But whatever you do, at the very minimum, at least write it down for yourself. Putting it in writing makes it real. Write it down, put it somewhere in your bathroom or in your bedroom or on your refrigerator, wherever it is in your office, where you see it every day. So it reminds you and just keeps you going every single day. Now, I'd like you to comment if you'd like to, at least share one thing that's holding you back. Maybe self doubt, maybe a lack of confidence, maybe it's just the fact that you're lazy. I know that was a problem for me for a long time, just pure laziness. Maybe it's a bad relationship. Maybe it's a lack of motivation. You don't know what your why is or why you need to get there. Whatever it is that's holding you back, at least share one thing with the group, comment below. And again, I'm going to post all this in the group too to remind you of what it is that, I'd like you to share. But I really, really encourage you guys to share. Once I started sharing my truth with others, that's when I was able to move forward. That's when I was able to see a change in my life. So that's what I want for all of you. That's what I'm here for. So whatever it is, just get real, get honest with yourself, and share it below. Okay. I really, really, really encourage all of you guys to do this. Now, if you guys have any questions, just comment below. If you want to private message me and talk about something, please feel free to do so. I'm always here for anybody that wants to talk about anything. I know sometimes it's hard to find people that you trust and you can talk to, but I'm here. That's what I love to do. So with that being said, that is pretty much all that I wanted to say today, but I do want to give you a quick intro to what you can look forward to tomorrow. Again, I will be going live again at 6:30 p.m. right here in Love Your Life. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about some of the steps that you can do to start moving forward, to start reaching those goals, just to get you a little bit closer to where you want to be. There are a few things that you can be doing every single day, starting right now, that'll make a significant change in your life. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow, and I really hope that all of you can join me. So I hope, again, everybody is having a fantastic Memorial Day weekend. I am thinking about all of our fallen soldiers and their families. If you know someone personally, thank them. Thank them for their service. And just be safe out there this weekend. Okay? I hope everybody enjoys themselves, stay positive, and I will see you all here tomorrow night at 6:30. Thanks.